Race 2 at the Nürburgring didn't even get underway for Clement Schmidt, the Austrian driver celebrating his 34th birthday with a technical issue that put him out on the formation lap. At the head of the pack, Maro Engel, on pole position for the first time, led the charge into turn 1 for round 10 of the championship. Ricardo Feller alongside, and Marco Wittmann qualifying third after a damp, drying track in qualifying all the way around the outside. And from 10th on the grid, Sheldon van der Linde with a great start as well, but a terrible start and bad luck for Lucas Stoltz into turn 1 from 4th on the grid. He got turned around after contact and being squeezed in the middle. Contact with Kelvin van der Linde, which sent the German all the way down to the back of the field, and an early retirement as well for Nicky Tim in the SSR Performance Lamborghini with a technical issue. The Dane off the back of his victory at the Nürburgring. It was such a good weekend here at Nürburgring. It brought about the first safety car of the day, a chance for Clement Schmidt to get back to the pit lane, and Maro Engel led the field back underway. Sheldon van der Linde had already climbed all the way up to second place in the opening laps from 10th on the grid and was absolutely flying in the Schubert BMW. Ricardo Feller in third. Others like Jack Aitken were trying to charge through from lowly grids as well. Aitken diving up the inside of Max Powell in the Ferrari, the British driver, already a two-time race winner in 2024, on a real charge through the pack and taking his teammate Thierry Vermeulen with him. Then a brilliant battle for the lead of the race between Maro Engel and Sheldon van der Linde. Van der Linde around the outside at turn 1 to get the inside for turn 2. He looked to have had the advantage, but Maro Engel had other ideas. He kept his foot firmly planted to the throttle, got the inside line for the next turn eventually into the right-hander at turn 4. The two of them still trading paint, neither driver wanting to give way. Maro Engel hanging on to the lead of the race. And Marco Bortolotti, second in the championship, just 1 point behind Kelvin van der Linde, was having a real battle with René Rast as well. There's a bit of contact between them on the way through, and having had a nudge through into the corner, Marco Bortolotti dropped back.
Okay, we have to drop back behind 92 for incorrect overtaking.
And for that, René Rast was asked to drop the position. He'd also have to let Thomas Preining through at the same time. So all the good work undone. Rast was not happy. Misfortune too for Arjun Miney, spinning the Mercedes on his own fluid. A problem with the car causing the Indian driver to drop out of the race. His first non-point scoring finish of the 2024 campaign. So another safety car, the race back underway. Maro Engel with a perfect restart, leading the way from Sheldon van der Linde, Ricardo Feller, Marco Wittmann and Thomas Preining in 5th place. Marco Bortolotti 6th, and at this stage Kelvin van der Linde, the championship leader, down behind him, just inside the top 10. Maro Engel then coming in to make his mandatory pit stop with Ricardo Feller just behind as well, and it was another tremendous pit stop from Winward, who'd given Maro the best pit stop of the day on Saturday. He would now leave the pits with Sheldon van der Linde in the background, having already pitted and with his tyres up to temperature. So a net second place for Ricardo Feller, but with Sheldon van der Linde coming after them on warmer tyres. Then a key moment in the race. René Rast has his tyre change, exits the pits and comes out just in time to stay ahead of race leader Maro Engel, but Maro Engel tried to get around the outside of him on the way into turn 1. There was contact between them as understeering wide went the BMW. Engel tipped into a spin, and that would give effectively the lead of the race to Sheldon van der Linde. Rast ended up getting a penalty for that. Jack Aitken would also get a penalty in the race for this contact with Thomas Preining, as there was a huge battle on track for 4th place. Ferrari on the inside was trying to defend from the BMW of Marco Wittmann. Trying to go around the outside was Thomas Preining, and it was Aitken that got the penalty. Thierry Vermeulen, his teammate, was the last to pit, and he came out just behind Maro Engel. In 3rd place in the race, he dropped back behind Marco Wittmann on cold tyres, but was on course for his best result of the season and a battle for a top 5 finish. However, Thomas Preining had other ideas. The defending champion finally made his move, and that sent them both wide. Ayhan Guven got past the pair of them, and from 19th on the grid, the Turkish driver was now on course for his best result of the season. But victory would go to Sheldon van der Linde, the 100th BMW win in DTM.
Yes, boys! I got through, baby! Let's go! Oh, I'm so proud of you boys! That is how we bounce back. Yes!
So Sheldon van der Linde taking his first win since Nürburgring 2023, moving up to 4th place in the championship, 2nd place in the race to Maro Engel, and 3rd place to Marco Wittmann. Kelvin van der Linde recovered to 4th. There he is, hugging his brother. The van der Lindes winning both races here at the Nürburgring. Kelvin, the championship leader, heading to the Sachsenring.